Niagara contains coarse language. Viewer discretion is advised.
In the honeymoon capital of the world, rain on your wedding day is considered good luck. 2,500 people a year get married in Niagara Falls, and 1,200 of them choose the little wedding chapel. For Nicholas and Marnie, this rainy day is even luckier.
We're getting remarried. We've been divorced for 16 years, and this is the same day, actually, that we got married the first time. This would have been our 18th anniversary. I was sick. Nick found out that I was sick, and he contacted me, and we've been together ever since.
Your father's surname is the same?
The little wedding chapel is a family affair. Reverend Karen Hansen officiates, while her mother June takes the bookings. And for $20 each, June and her husband Bob will also act as witnesses.
We're going to get you last time.
Nicholas, will you give yourself to Marnie to be her husband, to love her, comfort her, honor, protect her, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Marnie, will you give yourself to Nicholas to be his wife, to love him, comfort him, honor, protect him, and forsaking all others, to be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live?
Oh, I do.
It is now my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. And Nicholas, you may kiss your beautiful bride.
Only one.
Congratulations.
He's the misty one in the family.
Well, that's okay. That's not a bad thing. All right. Okay. You're going to sign right there, Marnie. Okay?
Oh, it feels absolutely wonderful. I never thought I'd choke up. It's all amazing. It's terrific. And especially I married the person, the person that I was married to in the first place.
Okay, there's your documents. Don't lose them. Okay?
Take care.
That's kind of a different story, isn't it? Yeah.
Part of George Bailey's job is getting Niagara Falls on TV. He's the communications director for the Niagara Parks Commission. Today, he's getting himself on TV.
My goodness, look at this. I've actually found the building. Now, the gate's down, so what does that mean? Okay. I know there's switchboards manned by volunteers. They have a lot of volunteers in this building. I think I got the right day. I got the right building.
He's in Buffalo, New York, 30 kilometers from home, trying to realize his own dreams.
10 minutes late, but a little bit of leeway.
George is here to help fundraise for WNED Public Television. He's hoping it'll lead to bigger things.
I don't even have their phone number to phone them. Boy, I tell you, it's not easy to get on television. Oh. That door was locked. This one was open. Good morning. Hello. Anybody want to buy a studio? Hello. Security is really strong here. Hello? This is it? But they're on TV right now, like they're pitching now. You can see they're pitching already.
Lori Hoyes wants to be a casino dealer. So far, she's spent $1,600 and studied for 3.5 months, hoping to land the job of her dreams. Next week, she and some of her fellow students at Robbie Robertson's school start their first job. They'll be temporary blackjack dealers at the CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition. But she missed the beginning of the training session.
Are you doing any training for the CNE?
No.
Okay.
That's okay, we'll do it.
Nothing that I'll retrain. I've already trained for them. How do you guys all get hired?
No, I'm talking about their procedures.
No.
Okay.
You guys are on your own.
Okay.
But when you come back, I'll retrain you.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already showed you all their procedures. What do you need?
Yeah, but I came in late.
What is it that you don't know?
Well, how would I know if I don't know? So that's a silly question. What is it I don't know? If I don't know, what do you mean?
Yeah. The only rule changes is you can't double down for less, you can't insure for less. You can split 2 times for a total of 3 hands instead of 3 hands for a total of 4
I
hands.
didn't write that one down.
Will you quit writing down? Learn, and quit. That's what slows you down. That damn book, if it caught it on fire, you'd learn twice as fast. I really get through to her.
105 people work at WNED. So far, George has yet to find one of them.
Hello. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm supposed to be here, I think.
You are supposed to be. Hi, George. I'm Wendy Smolsky.
Yeah, hi, Wendy.
Over in Niagara Falls, the rain is not bringing luck to the second wedding of the day, Katya and Troy. One crucial element of their special day has been left at home.
Oh, no.
He's kidding.
Oh, it's sitting at your house. I'm not kidding you, it is. You have to get the license. Can't do anything without it.
Going to get a license.
Right. How far
I
you
don't
gotta go?
believe you.
Straight in.
Yeah, come into the Flamingo.
Drive into the Flamingo Hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, thanks, Liz.
Bye.
Bye.
Can't do anything till we get the license. Should be here like any minute now. Can't perform a marriage without a marriage license. Not legal. We'd have to shoo them all home without it. And believe me, we've had to do it. The groom's in there, the bride's out here. And everybody's patiently waiting, and the chapel's full, chock-a-block. No license.
Every wedding has something which you can remember.
We better go and tell the groom. Do you want to go and tell the groom? Because he'll be wondering what's happened.
Another lady has just gone to get it. It'll be about 20 minutes.
That'd be fine.
Okay?
Do I have to stand here for 20
No, you can
minutes
sit
though?
down and relax. Sit down.
Yeah,
I'm just going to announce it to the people.
We do have another wedding coming in.
I told you you were going to be found in
They've gone to get the license, and they should be back very shortly. And we're going to let the groom relax for a few minutes.
She's nervous.
We don't know. It might be pretty scary.
When he forgets the license, I think she's having second thoughts. She just realized she's marrying Homer Simpson.
Back in Buffalo, George is getting ready for his first pitch of the day.
It's a great book. And if you call in at the $90 level...
It's just ad lib. I just get in front of the camera and they say that number and give your pitch and try and let people know you're a Canadian.
What a great thing for your children.
I think you always get a little bit nervous, but it's like bicycling. Once you start going, it seems to go okay. There's always a little bit of an edge.
George, do you want to come in and get mic'd up?
We certainly need you to call right now.
727-1017. And you know,
That number
Niagara
works
Falls,
in Canada,
it does. It works in Niagara
Because
Falls. Those 1-800 numbers are
I'm a
great.
Canadian, and I've dialed that number because I am a member of WNED TV.
So we need you to please call right now your pledge of support.
That was really good. The only thing I'd ask you to do is spend a little more time talking directly to the audience, to the viewer at home.
Okay.
Looking at the monitor, not so much to
Fair
Wendy,
enough, yeah.
but pitch to the viewer at home.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. I blew one thing. I was looking too much at her, but I thought that he had asked me to look at her, so I had to learn to listen more.
Thank you.
But George will have a second chance to get the phones ringing. He's hoping the longer he can stay on air, the more he'll get noticed. Lori's hoping her job at the CNE will lead to new opportunities.
The CNE will be a stepping stone to give me an idea of what it's going to be like dealing at the casino. I mean, it's going to be nothing like the casino, but it'll kind of ease me into a casino instead of just going to the casino and being... So it might get rid of some nervous tension, too.
Although the CNE is technically a charity casino, Lori still needs a license.
This will probably work for the charity, but this definitely will not work for a commercial license. You must have exact dates. Not months, dates.
How am I going to get those, though?
I don't know.
I can't get those.
Well, then you won't get licensed.
Well, in between, I was a housewife.
That's fine. So. You can fill in the blanks with housewife, unemployed, school, a lot of things. But they must have numbers.
Oh, like January 15th?
January 15th, not just January.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll start working on that now, then.
On the other side of town, Katya and Troy are having trouble getting their license.
I thought I had a key for the back door, but it's either somebody took it back or I don't know, but I can't find it. The place is locked up.
The next wedding will be coming in. We'll have to make all these people go and stand out in the rain while we do the next one.
We're going to go over to George Bailey, who is the Director of Communications for the Niagara Falls Park Service. George?
Thanks, Wendy. And Wendy said it right when she said quality programming, because WNED has great quality programming. You want to make sure you become a member by phoning 1-800-727-1017. Remember to phone in 1-800-727-1017. Phone now.
It's the numbers. I think I have to get better glasses because I was having a hard time actually see the numbers with these glasses, so that's why I flubbed it.
The phones are starting to pick up a little bit, but we need some momentum. That needs you. Please make that call right now.
They're here. Does everybody want to take their places, please? They're here. They're here. There's Mom and Dad running over. They're coming right around the corner.
Hello, finally. Troy and Katya, if either of you knows the reason why you may not lawfully be married, I could completely understand with you. All right, here's the magic question, any ring? It's finally my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. And Troy, you may kiss your lovely bride.
Say forgetful.
George's day at the studio is almost over.
My style, when I do things, I try and have some lighthearted moments, and there maybe weren't as many lighthearted moments as I would have liked to have had, but I did advance. They kept me on a little longer for a couple extra spots, and I got 2 spots. So, hey. And I think the more experience I get, whether it be studio work, outside work, or just involvement with people in the media is very helpful to me, because I'm continuously learning, and so it's been nifty. Or as my young friends say, it's cool, but you have to shake your head when you do it. You can't just say it's cool, or you can't say it's cool, man. You have to say it's cool.
As night falls, the center of attraction becomes Clifton Hill. 2 blocks of motels, souvenir stores, arcades, and unusual museums watched over by private security guards. Tonight, Joe D'Angelo is on duty.
We basically do everything from unwanted patrons, lost children, shoplifting, peddlers, street peddlers.
But these aren't his only duties.
The falls, straight down the hill, through the first set of lights, the next set of lights hang a right. Where's the falls? That is the biggest question you're gonna get asked on Clifton Hill, whether you're security, police, shop owner, or what time do they shut the falls off? Sorry, the falls don't shut off in Niagara Falls.
At the beer garden, Valine Mater is hosting tonight's karaoke.
I guess it's my turn to sing, isn't it?
Usually, this job belongs to Mark the Wrench.
Ooh, hey! Holy shit, it's only 11, 14 shots, 5 Jack Daniels, 3 grams of mushrooms, 2 Quaaludes. Holy shit, I'm tired!
But last night he got into a fight, and after 98 shows, Mark is taking a much-needed night off.
It's from 9 to 5, at night I lie awake and
This is like the 3rd time in 8 years that I've ever had to take a night off and had somebody else do it for me. A couple years ago, they tried a couple bands. The people were banging on the tables, we want the wrench.
As the bars fill up, the night gets busier for Joe and his partner Justin.
Another check. Okay, you're intoxicated. You shouldn't be walking across the street in front of moving cars. Okay? He's just too intoxicated to be walking the streets. I want him off the road. Like, I want him gone. Take him to his room. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. No problem. No problem. I'm just looking out for your best interest. Okay? No problem.
It's kind of weird. My mom says I've always wanted to be a cop since I was 3 years old. I don't remember that far back. However, I remember that from when I was about 15, I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I've never changed my mind since. So come October, I do the provincial police testing. They come to the ATS testing, and God willing, knock on wood, we'll see. Maybe it's gonna bring on a new career pattern for myself.
For Lori, it's the end of a long day.
Oh, you will be stressed.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah, like I mean stress,
Because
but
the only stress in this business is self-imposed, and you put more stress on yourself than anybody I've ever seen.
that's true.
You know, you should be on Prozac. You just get too upset too quick, too often.
You know what it is, Robbie?
It's nothing. Let
You know what it
fly.
is? You know what it is? I've been a housewife for too long. And all of a sudden everything's moved so fast.
So bump 'em. Go back to being a single woman.
No way.
I've done it 7 times.
No, my husband's not the problem.
What? Husband's always the problem.
See you later.
You have a nice night.
You too. Oh,
You. After I told you to go back to your hotel room, you come back.
You talked to this guy already?
Unbelievable.
Look what he did.
His buddies were supposed to take him to the hotel. He comes back and he tears the
Joe
tree.
and Justin patrol private property and can give out tickets. But when they make an arrest, they have to turn the suspect over to the Niagara police. And the drunken prank comes at a price.
So you guys just go back to your hotel room? Don't make it any more, keep it an uneventful night?
Believe me, I won't.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay.
The troublemaker is given a trespassing ticket and will not be allowed back on Clifton Hill for 1 full year.
I call it the I'm an American syndrome. But the only way I can explain it is I think they find that because the American dollar is so much more for their money here, that they're doing us as Canadians a favor coming to our country and spending money.
People think they can check their common sense at home. As soon as they leave home, they don't need to bring it with them because they're on vacation.
Basically, they think that coming to Canada is a playground, and they don't care whether a police officer or a security officer tries to enforce it. They just don't care. They'll do what they want, when they want, because they got that I am an American. You owe me, I don't owe you. 10-4, we're on our way.
After relaxing for 3 hours, Mark has had enough of his night off.
I want some applause. I love being on stage. I might have to go. I got it. I got it. Just to give her a break. Shit.
Job.
It is mellowing. I know that I could go up there right now, do about 3 of my rock and roll songs, put the crowd in a frenzy, freak them out, and then leave, eh?
How many of you are just like too shy to get up here? Lots of you. Right now we need Pat to come back up.
I think I do a lot of venting up there of shit that's bothered me, and I can express it to the people, and they can relate to it. And it feels good saying it sometimes. I tell them, kiss my ass. You know what I mean? How many of them would love to tell people to kiss their ass? I can tell 200 people at once, kiss my ass. Without a flinch and a smile.
No, he has his style. I could never compare. There's no possible way. He has the manly thing. I have to be a little bit feminine. My mom's here. I got to behave.
I'm a sucker for applause. I love being a little center of attention. I'm dying to go up there. I can't go up.
Resisting temptation, Mark heads back to join his friends.
Is there any other questions?
Next time, Lori starts her dream job.
Did you say they're portables for bathrooms?
They're portables.
That's disgusting.
George finds new ways to meet women.
They're not really bidding on the woman, they're bidding on the basket.
$20 bid for basket number
Got
6.
a $20 bid here.
$20 bid for basket number 6.
And an American couple choose to get married in Niagara Falls for an unusual reason.
We can almost see the spiritual world on the other side of it.